Hello?
I don't want to talk.
But dang, how you doing today?
Good, I don't want to talk.
Why you always tell me that?
Because I don't like talking to you. I don't like talking to you.
But you won't even let me ask the question before you try to answer.
You just said, how are you? You just said, how are you?
Oh my goodness, Demi, why you so rude to your daddy?
I don't like talking to you.
But that doesn't give you a reason to be rude. You gotta honor your mother and your father, sweetheart.
Okay, I don't want to talk.
I get that much, but you don't have to be rude about it.
I said I don't want to talk.
I know that. I heard you the first 4 times, but you still need to stop being rude. That's the whole thing about it.
I'm telling you something and you're not listening.
Because I'm the parent, you can't tell me nothing. That's the thing.
I can express my feelings.
You definitely can, but you can do that without being rude as well. That's the whole thing. That's the key.
Okay.
You don't be rude and you don't be disrespectful. Okay, but you don't have to talk over me
I don't want
either.
to talk.
But you don't have to talk over me. So if you don't want to talk and you're going to talk over me, you could just be quiet and let me say what I got to say. You get that from your mama.
All right, I have a whole lot to say about this. I commented in the comments under the Savoy show saying like this guy is a crappy parent and this is the problem with parents, right? So I got a whole lot of people in the comments like, what is wrong with you? You must not be a parent. Blah, blah, blah. She's disrespectful. Let me tell y'all something. This man is a terrible parent. And some of you might say, why? I'm about to tell you why. The first thing is this. The little girl was not disrespectful at all. I listened to it like 8 times. The girl specifically said, I don't want to talk. And then he said, hey, how are you? And she said, fine. I don't want to talk. And he's like, why are you being disrespectful? I'm trying to ask you a question. And she literally said, I answered your question. Now I don't want to talk. I don't like talking to you. This is the reason why this man is pure trash. You trying to go viral off of your child? Why are you recording your conversation with your daughter and why are you putting it out on social media? What kind of father are you? This nigga's trying to go viral off his goddamn child. See, when I first seen it, I thought he was talking to his kid's mom. Sometimes people do that. You record your kid's mom so you can take it to court, or you want to prove that the baby kid's mom is abusive or something like that. This is his whole daughter. You've never seen videos of my daughters because my daughters, guess what? Say, Daddy, I don't want you to put me on social media. So I'm like, all right, cool. This dude done went viral off of his own child against her will. I want you to think about it. If he was to say, honey, can I play this conversation on social media? What do you think she would have said? She would have said, no, Daddy. So that's the first thing, trying to go viral off his child. The second thing is this. Children deserve autonomy. If you don't know what autonomous is, go look it up. Children deserve autonomy, okay? Children deserve the right to say, I don't want to talk. And if a parent, whether you're a mom or whether you're a dad, if you fix your goddamn mouth to say, I'm the parent and you can't tell me what to do, you are a piece of shit parent. Because your child is a person before she's your daughter or he's your son. He's a goddamn person. She's a goddamn person. And they have the right to not want to talk. I see this shit on a normal basis. Damn stupid ass parents not respecting their children's boundaries. See, this is a boundary thing. You ever been walking down the street and some dude try to talk to you and you say, I don't want to talk, and he keep following you? You know that feeling? Children have boundaries too. If your child tells you, I don't want to be bothered, Mom. I don't want to be bothered, Dad. You let that damn child be to themselves. So for any of you who think this girl is disrespectful, it's a possibility that you're a piece of shit parent. And here's my third point. Do you realize how truthful and honest children are? Children don't necessarily lie. Grown folks lie, right? We lie to protect other people's feelings. We lie when we do this. But children, They ain't lying about nothing because they don't give a damn. So when this girl tells him, I don't want to talk to you because I don't like talking to you, he did something to her. What? We don't know. Or he didn't do something with her. This little girl sounds like she's sick of this dude, and there's a possibility that he's a deadbeat dad. Possibility. Children don't be running around lying like grown people do. So when she says, I don't like talking to you, there's a reason why. And a lot of you ignore the reason why, even with your own children. You think just because you had your child owes you something. These children are people, and they deserve the same respect as a dude on the street or a woman on the street does. Some of y'all would respect some stranger in a damn Walmart line more than you would your own damn child. This little girl says, I don't want to talk, and he keeps damn talking, and he says, well, you don't have to talk over me. I'm not talking over you. I'm being respectful. I'm telling you over and over. Can you imagine if a dude trying to talk to you, even somebody in your family, they call you and you're like, yo, I'm just not in the mood to hear about the gossip of the family or whatever. I don't want to talk. Well, you don't have to talk over me. You'll be like, but I'm trying to be respectful, auntie. Trying to be respectful, mama. I don't want to talk. Then they say, you can't tell me what to do. You're like, Mom, I just don't want to talk. As a grown-ass woman, how would you feel? I'm very upset from the comments under this video. There's so many comments where people are like, she's a disrespectful little girl. No, she's an unheard little girl. Nobody listens to this girl. And that's most likely the reason why she doesn't want to talk. Your child tells you that they don't want to talk. Listen to them. Even when your child isn't saying anything, listen to them. Your child will tell you everything you need to know, even when they're not even talking. But the bottom line is you have to listen to them. Stop treating your children like they don't have freaking rights. They have the same rights legally as you do. Even if they're 7, 9, 12, 15. Stop treating your children like they're not freaking people. So let's break this down specifically because this is very important for every parent out there.
Hello?
I don't want to talk.
But dang, how you doing today?
Good, I don't want to talk.
She answered.
You always tell me that.
Because I don't like talking.
Because I don't want to
I
talk.
don't like talking to you.
But you won't even let me ask the question before you try to answer.
He asked the question.
How are you? You just said how are you?
Oh my goodness, Demi, why are you so rude to your dad?
See, she answered the question.
I don't like talking to you.
But that doesn't give you a reason to be rude. You gotta honor your mother and your father, sweetheart.
She's not being rude.
Okay, I don't want to talk.
I get that much, but
I
you
don't
don't
wanna
have to be
talk.
rude about it.
I said I don't want to
I
talk.
know that. I heard you the first 4 times, but you still need to stop being rude. That's the whole thing about it.
How is she being
I'm
rude?
telling you something and you're not listening.
Because I'm the parent, you can't tell me nothing. That's the thing.
You can't tell me nothing?
You definitely can, but you can do that without being rude.
I have
That's
feelings.
The whole thing. That's the key.
Okay,
You don't be rude and you don't be disrespectful. Okay, but you don't have
And she's
to
like,
talk
okay,
over me either.
okay, cool.
But you don't have to
Okay.
talk over me. So if you don't want to talk, then you're going to talk
She's
over
not
me.
talking over him.
Be quiet and let me say what I got to say.
The bottom line is this. One thing I do on social media, in real life, professionally, I'm not a therapist, but I deal with parent trauma. I'm not saying I'm not a doctor, but that is what we talk about in my coaching classes, and in most one-on-ones is always going to stem back to dumbass parents. Okay. What went on with your parents? My daddy did this. My mama did this. It's not about the man. It's not about no woman. Usually it has virtually everything to do with how you grew up and your relationship or your lack of relationship with your parents. Okay. For you, if you're having relationship issues, it's partly because how you were raised. And one last thing, if you're watching this and you can actually relate with this little girl because you was that little girl when you were a child, or you're a guy and you can relate with that little girl because your mom did you the same way, or your mom is doing you the same way now, and you're a grown-ass man and grown-ass woman, go to the link in my bio and set up a one-on-one with me, because a lot of us to this day are dealing with a deficit of being unloved, being ignored, not listened to, not respected, treated like crap, traumatized. I want to do something that your parent probably has never done for you, which is something as simple as listen. So go to the link in my bio and schedule one-on-one if you think I can help.